Hi guys, welcome back to the Cinematic Mike channel. Today I'm going to be showing off some Funko figures I got in the past week. I have to tell you a story though. I went on a hunt today because I was actually looking for some certain Funko figures that I wanted. And the story is that I've been wanting the Suicide Squad Pops from the James Gunn movie. I've been wanting the whole collection of them. And I think I made a mistake on holding off on it because now I can't find them anywhere. They're not in stores. They're not at Hot Topic, at Box Lunch, at least not the ones here in around my county and all that. I mean, you can find them probably online on like GameStop, but then again, there's the issue of like shipping. I don't know if they're gonna come in damaged, and I like mine to be neat, and I put them in the protectors and all that. So that's kind of like the part where I'm like kind of sketchy about ordering online, but I might have to do that with certain one of those. So I've been wanting. I was in the mall. I've been in this mall many times, and I've been in Hot Topic Box Lunch many times when they've had their shelf full of the Suicide Squad pops. And I was kind of being tight. I said, you know what? Maybe I'll hold off on it because I don't know if I'm gonna want something else, and I don't want to waste my money on here. The other thing was I don't want to just buy two and just have two figures of the line and not have the rest because I actually want the whole line of this line of the Funko of the Suicide Squad pops. So I said that and I held off, and then I said once I save up, maybe I'll get it in. I every time I went to the store, they were still there. So I'm like, oh, I don't think they're selling. So I'm like, that's good. So maybe I have a chance. And by the time I got some money like put away, which was like 2 weeks ago or like last week, I'm like, okay, I got it. Now I'm gonna go get the whole line that the pops that are from the Suicide Squad pop. And I went to the stores. I went to Hot Topic Box Lunch, and they didn't have them. They were gone. I made some calls to other ones where I knew I could drive to. And they're like, no, I'm sorry, we don't have them anymore. They're gone. They're gone. And I was just devastated. I was like, man. And then just everyone hitting me, telling me like, you know what? I told you to get them. You always complain that after you had them in front of your face and you should have got them when you wanted them, because then you start complaining that yeah, you missed out on them. So yeah, I made a mistake on that. And the one I really wanted was King Shark. I really wanted King Shark from the Suicide Squad pop. And I've held him in my hand so many times, just looking at him like, man, I want this. I'm gonna get him someday. I'm gonna get him soon. And I thought he was gonna be one to sell out really quick, but I kept seeing him there. So I'm like, you know what? This line isn't really selling out. I'm like, maybe people think that because of the Air movie, this one's not gonna be that good, or they're not gonna bother buying these. And then when I was looking for these online, I saw that King Shark was the one that was sold out everywhere. You can't really find them anywhere at retail price. He sold out on GameStop, and then Hot Topic and Box Lunch don't have any of them. So I was really upset. And then I think just like 2 days ago, I found out that his value went up. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, now this is gonna be a problem. He was right there. He was at retail price, and I could have got him like at that price, and I didn't. But I actually saw a website of one of the stores, and yesterday, and I ordered him, and I'm hoping that it comes in good condition. But the thing that I've been worried about since yesterday and today that I've been thinking about, oh no, I'm like, what if it's a mistake on their website? I'm like, what if they're gonna contact me and say like, hey, you know what, we actually made a mistake. We don't have them, so we're gonna have to cancel your order. So that's what's scaring me. But since I got it locked and it's already there, well, they still haven't said that they're gonna deliver it, but I already made the payment. So I'm like, oh, I gotta be on top of this. So now let me go find the other ones. Let me go find the Walmart exclusive Boomerang. Let me get the Harley Quinn from the Target one. And so I looked for Boomerang on yesterday. I looked him up where he was at on Walmart because I didn't know whether he came out yet or not, because I haven't seen him, because I've been at Walmart so many times and I haven't seen him anywhere. And so I was wondering, is he going to come out late? But then I saw that few people had him. So I looked up on Walmart and said out of stock. I'm like, oh, great. Then I went on BrickSeek and I saw that he was at a Walmart near here that I haven't been to, but it was near. So so I'm like, all right, that's my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to drive over there to that Walmart and go get him. And they said they had like 6 in stock. So I'm like, I'm going to go get him. The other thing that today in the morning, and that it was since yesterday too, I saw that the Harley Quinn, the bundle, the Target exclusive one, the Diamond collection of Harley Quinn is hitting stores. So I'm like, damn, I really want one of these. I hope I can make it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to eat breakfast and then I'm just going to bust out of here, go to the Targets. I'm like, I'm going to go to 2 Targets, then I'm going to go to Walmart, because that Walmart's going to be on the way to another 2 Targets. So I went out to the Targets, and the first Target that I get to, she's not there, but I'm looking through like the Funko Pops, and then behind I end up finding a King Killmonger from What If, and I got shocked because I'm like, wait, am I seeing what I'm actually seeing? I'm like, is this the one that I wanted? I totally forgot about him. I actually wanted him. I was looking for him around like about a month ago because I saw people were getting him, and I was like, is that him? And I looked at him and I'm like, oh, it is him. And so I took him, and here he is. Let me see. Here he is. Here is King Killmonger, Target exclusive. That's him right there. So that's from the series What If, the new Marvel Disney series. It's on Disney Plus. So that's him. So I wasn't going for him. I actually was going for the Harley Quinn, trying to find the Harley Quinn one. And I couldn't find her there. The first Target that I found him at, they're kind of dinged up, and I was upset. I was like, but I said, you know what, it's for me. I'm not gonna do anything with it. So but I knew I was gonna go to another Target. So I'm like, I'll just hold off on it. I'm gonna go to another because I'm gonna go to a few Targets. So I'm like, maybe I'll find one in a good condition at another Target. But I said, if I don't, I'll just come back here and I'll take the one that I found that was at least in. It wasn't too bad. It didn't bother me too much. So I'm like, I'll just take that one. I'll just come back for it. But the second Target that I went to, I looked for Harley Quinn there, the bundle, the Diamond Collection one. She wasn't there. And then I saw a few of these there. And that's where I got this guy. So I got him, the Target exclusive on King Killmonger. So I got him. That's pretty cool that I have him. I love him. Killmonger, Eric Killmonger. I love Michael B. Jordan. I have a lot of him from the Black Panther line. I have the Target exclusive, the glow in the dark one. I have that one. I have the Chase, the one with the other mask that he has. So that's cool. And now I have this one from What If. And so that was just pretty cool that I got lucky finding him there, because I was like, wow, I actually forgot about him, and I forgot that I wanted him. I think I just like gave up on him. Right now my mind's all on the Suicide Squad pops. So that's how I got him. I don't have a protector for him. I have to buy a protector for him. So that's one of the guys that I got. And a few weeks ago, I have to show you this one because it goes with that one. A few weeks ago, I got this one. I got the box lunch exclusive T'Challa Star-Lord one. So yeah, I remember I woke up and I didn't really want to collect the What If ones. But when I saw T'Challa Star-Lord, there was something about it that kind of made me want it, because it being Black Panther, it mixed up with Star-Lord and all that. And I was kind of hesitant whether I should drive off to go get it. And I just did it, and I took off to go get it. Because yeah, it wasn't my plan to get the What If line. But he's already in a protector, so it's kind of glaring. So yeah, he's already in a protector. So I got him like 2 weeks ago, I think. But since I don't really do this much showing off figures and all that, but I think, yeah, these are the only two that I have from the What If series, I think, which is amazing though. So I have these two from the What If. Yeah, I got him at Box Lunch. And then this week, I think, like the beginning of the week, I saw that they had Classic Loki, and he was another one where I was like, I don't know if I want him. He looks cool. I want him. I want the alligator Loki, and I'm like, but then if I collect those, I'm gonna have to get the whole line, and I don't want the whole line. I was like, you know what? I'll just get him. Someone actually convinced me because I showed him a picture. Like, why didn't you get him? He looks pretty cool. He looks nice. And so I had left Box Lunch, and then I decided to turn back around, and I went and I bought him. So I have Classic Loki. I have Classic Loki now, and I already got him a protector too. It is the Box Lunch exclusive Classic Loki, played by Richard E. Grant, I believe. So yeah, I was surprised to see him in the show. I was like, that's Richard E. Grant. I was like, I remember him from a few movies, most of all from, I think, Logan. But yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool. And he looks pretty sick. I actually like the way he looks. At first I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get into these, something about these lines. I was like, I don't know if I want to get them. But when I saw him, I was like, he was too good to turn down. And plus someone else that I showed the picture to, they're like, no, go get him. So I went and I grabbed him, picked him up. So I have him. And then I had a feeling already that Alligator Loki was going to come out. And I know a lot of people wanted him, Alligator Loki. So I'm like, I don't know why, but I had this feeling already that he was going to come out. And then the next morning, which was like yesterday. So I think I got this Classic Loki this week, but like on Wednesday or a Tuesday, I think. But I had a feeling that Alligator Loki was going to come out already at the Hot Topic. And then I saw on Instagram that yes, we got him, and I'm like, oh damn. I was like, I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna drive over there to go get him. There's a part of me where it's like, I don't know if I should go because the Hot Topic was kind of far away, where the one where they said that they had him, and not too far. But I was like, by the time I get there, there's probably gonna be people, and I've never made a line at that mall. But then I ended up getting up. My mom said, you know what, just go because you're not gonna do anything. It's better just go out. Who cares if there's a line? At least you're going out. So I took off over there, and I saw the Instagram. I'm like, okay, it was 20 minutes ago that they posted it. So I was already in the parking lot when I looked up the thing. So I'm like, maybe there's a chance. But I went through another entrance, and the security guard barely came to open it. And so I took off upstairs. I took off over there. By the time I get there, there's like a big old line. There was like freaking 40 people or more than that. I counted them, and I'm like, I don't have a chance here. You know how I know? It's because Hot Topic actually puts the quantity, and then they sell two. I think the limit is two per person per style. So I'm like, I just, you do common sense, and you're like, okay, if there's like this many people here, and say if they get two each, you don't have a chance of getting them. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. And I'm like, these people in the back probably don't even have a chance, but they're still making a line here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back home. And I saw that another Hot Topic. I already knew that this Hot Topic had it too, but I went to this one instead. But this other Hot Topic had posts because there was another Funko Pop that got released, which was these characters from the show called Attack on Titan, I believe. I had to look them up because I'm like, who are these guys? Because they seem popular. And I saw that it was Attack on Titan. And they posted like, okay, these two are sold out, but on top they had Alligator Loki, and he didn't have an X, he didn't have sold out. So I'm like, well, I'm kind of near there, so I'm like, maybe I'll go stop by there and see if I get a chance. So I'm like, it's like my mom said, I have nothing to do, so I'm like, just go drive over there and see. So I took off over there. I went inside, and it was empty. And I saw that they actually opened up earlier than the other mall that I went to. And I went in there, and they had them still in the back. I'm like, no one went and got them. So I'm like, oh, cool, he's right there. So I got lucky. I didn't have to make a line. I didn't have to be behind like 40 people. It was just in and out, and it was so easy for me. So I ended up getting Alligator Loki, and he's right here. There's Alligator Loki. Yeah, it's pretty funny, the scene where he bites off, I think, President Loki's hand. So that was pretty cool, and it's kind of cool how I think classic Loki is the one. Is it him? I think it's him, the one that only understands what he says. So it's pretty cool. I actually like Loki. I actually really dig Loki. I haven't seen WandaVision. I was going through my own thing around that time, so I didn't get a chance to see WandaVision, but I heard that one's probably the best one. Um, I saw Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which is pretty cool. It was a decent show. I liked it. I liked I like Loki too. And then the What If one, the series of What If, I'm not sure. I thought it was gonna be an hour long, and then when I was getting ready to watch it, and then I saw that it was 30 minutes. I'm like, oh man, this show's 30 minutes. I'm like, damn. And I was like, I don't know why, but I feel like there's gonna be an issue with that. And there was. For me personally, I think there is an issue. It feels kind of rushed. After I saw the first episode, I'm like, something about it was kind of like, it seems like they're putting too much in like 30 minutes. I'm like, maybe if they had an hour, it would have been better. I mean, but it's kind of cool, the idea of what they're playing with, like, oh, what if this happened? What if that happened? So switching things around, moving it around. So it's kind of interesting. I like the first episode. I like the second one, which is Star-Lord episode. I like the third one, which was I like the third one because it goes back to the Incredible Hulk of 2008, but they replace it with like Mark Ruffalo's voice and his face, so it kind of does a callback to there. So that was pretty cool. And I haven't seen the fourth episode. I'm probably gonna watch it today, probably right after this. But yeah, so I got that. I got Loki's classic Loki. I got Alligator Loki. I got T'Challa Star-Lord. I got King Killmonger, and like I said, King Killmonger, I wasn't going out to go look for him. I was going out to go look for Harley Quinn, the bundle, the Diamond Collection one from Target. And I was going to go to pick up the Walmart exclusive from the Suicide Squad pop. So after the first two Targets, I take off to go to that Walmart that I've never been to. And I find them in there, and there were 6 of them. And I thought that was it. And they were all damaged. All of them were like damaged. And then I find 3 more, and I'm like, oh, cool, there's 3, there's more. So I'm like, there's probably one that's good. I find 3, they were all damaged. There was even one where the top of the box was torn off. Someone like tore it off. And I just felt bad. I was like, man, this is messed up. I'm like, who does this? Like, I mean, they look like they just been squished like really bad. So I just gave up on it. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to buy it off of someone online or see if I get any luck here. If another Walmart gets it or if it pops up online again. So I'm gonna hold off on that one. And then I went to other two Targets. I couldn't find the Harley Quinn Diamond Collection there. It's because today I saw that some stores are actually getting it, but they're not near here. They're from like another county. So I just said, you know what, let me go check it out and see if they might have her. They didn't have her. I did see a blacklight Darth Vader. Some guy was actually asking the associate, and I was looking because I saw that he had a Funko box in his hand. So I'm like, oh, let me see what figures he has in there. And he opened it up, and they're like the blacklight Darth Vader Funko Pops. But I wasn't interested in that one. So this guy actually was really interested in that one. So I just went to my last Target, and no luck with the Suicide Squad pops. So I guess I have to wait and see if my King Shark comes in, and then I'm gonna start collecting the common ones, and I'm gonna try to get the exclusive ones if I can find them, if I get any luck. By the time I got back home, actually a while before I started this video, I saw that 20 minutes before I actually got in the door, the Amazon exclusive of Harley Quinn popped up. And I checked, and but again, she's not there. She's kind of gone. So I'm like, oh, hopefully she gets a restock again. And plus, I've been hearing people saying that they haven't even got theirs, which they pre-ordered, and it hasn't even got to them. So I don't know about that. So yeah, those are the Funko figures of the week. Classic Loki, Alligator Loki, King Killmonger. T'Challa Star-Lord, I got him probably a week before these ones. So he wasn't this week. He was like a week before this or a little bit more behind. I just don't do this much. So yeah. Another thing I got this week, I ended up getting the Turbo Man, the actual Funko Walmart exclusive Turbo Man. I remember when this was up a month ago, and I was kind of interested because I'm a fan of the movie. It's a movie that I used to watch a lot when I was a kid, just like everybody else. I have the VHS, and I remember the kid wanting the Turbo Man, and it was always cool, you know. So, around that time when it came out, I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to be part of this race to go get him and try to get him. And I know everybody's gonna go out there and hunt for him. They're gonna hunt him down, and they did go hunt him down because there's a lot of videos on YouTube of them hunting them down. And I was just in my bed one night, and then I was just looking up like I don't know what I was looking at. I think I was looking up at the figures of the Funko Pops that they're gonna come out with from Jingle All the Way, or I'm not sure what I was doing in my bed. But then I was like, out of curiosity, I'm like, let me look at Walmart, see if it says it has in stock. It said they had one in stock, but I'm like, I bet that one's probably the last one is probably damaged. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get them. So then I put it on Google, and then I saw Brickseek, a headline of Brickseek came up, and I'm like, oh, let me check that. I remember that website. And I saw that they actually had a few around my county. They had a few. Some said that limited stock. One said in stock. And there was one where I'm like, oh, that's kind of like a rich neighborhood. So I'm like, maybe I'll go to that one. I'm like, because I know that place is kind of farther out and not many people like over here where it gets all hectic. So I went over there, and it was after like a dentist appointment. And I was just like, let me kill time because I had to pick someone up after too. And I was like, let me kill some time. I have nothing to do. So I'm going to go check this out. I went to go look at movies first at Best Buy, and then I took off over there. And I went to the toys section trying to look for them. Like, let me see. I just wanted to look at them. I wasn't planning on buying them at first. I was like, maybe I'll decide once I see it. So it's just kind of like, let me look and see for myself. And then I saw him in the shelf, and I got him, and I'm like, damn, he looks pretty cool. And I'm like, should I take him? Should I not take him? And I'm like, I actually want him. But then I looked at the box, and he was damaged. I'm like, it looked like someone freaking shoved them inside the shelf because he was at the bottom, and it looked like someone forced it inside there. I'm like, damn. So I got the one behind because there was two of them. I got the one behind, and the one behind looked nice. It looked really nice. But then the window on the side, it looked like these white lines. It looked like creased up. Like if it was creased up, it was odd. I don't know how it got like that because it still looked flat. It looked nasty, the white lines on the side. So I'm like, no. And then I look up, and I see one at the top, and I'm like, oh, snap, there's one up there. I'm like, so I just climbed up a bit, and I grabbed them. And I'm like, damn, this one looks neat. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take them. So I took Turbo Man, and now I have my own Turbo Man. The Funko re-released Turbo Man, and he's right here. So that's cool. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jake Lloyd from Jingle All the Way. So that's pretty cool that they're bringing all that back. You know, things that we used to enjoy watching as a kid. The Christmas time coming up. And yeah, I didn't even know that they released the figure of this before until I started reading about like, oh, Funko's gonna re-release the Turbo Man. So it's pretty cool. I put him up on my Instagram story, and one of my friends who doesn't collect anything, and then he always like goes off on me, I think, on like collecting Funkos and all that. But he's like, oh, you got him. He was like, damn. And he just started like joking around with me about the movie. But he did say that this one looks a bit different from the actual movie, and I saw some comparisons, and yeah, he does. But he's still pretty cool. So I have my own Walmart exclusive Turbo Man, which is pretty cool. And you could probably find him. I didn't even have to do the whole race thing, you know, like trying to go get him with everyone else, which was like last month. I thought he would be like sold out, like for real. But from when I looked it up on that website, it looked like stores around me still had them. Like I just went to the one where I had a feeling I might find a good one, and that one that would have a lot. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure you guys could still probably find them around if you guys do your research well. Like you don't have to freaking buy them off of anybody or think that it's sold out. So yeah, I think I saw yesterday that again they put them online in stock and people were trying to go after him. But I'm like, you don't have to like really race for this one because he's out there. If you do the research, he's actually out there at the Walmart. So yeah, so I didn't get lucky. I didn't get my trying to make sure I don't have any other thing to show off. No, I think that was it. So I didn't get lucky with my Harley Quinn Diamond Collection bundle. I didn't find her anywhere. I saw Boomerang, the Walmart exclusive Suicide Squad pop. He was all beat up. I'm like, I'm not taking him like that. Some of them look neat, and then I looked to the side and it looked like someone just punched it inside, and I'm like, oh great, no. So I didn't get lucky with him, and then I don't know why I didn't hop on the TDK one, which is the FunCon exclusive, and because I know my Hot Topic had it, but I didn't jump on that either, and I should have jumped on it. So that one is my fault, and I should have pre-ordered the Harley Quinn ones too. But at the time, I had stopped collecting for a bit because I'm like, I gotta cool it down with what I'm going through right now. But things got better, and I started collecting again. So I was kind of late on doing the pre-order thing. So yeah, because now you can't do it, and now I gotta see if it comes back online in stock or not. So I'm gonna try to collect all the Suicide Squad pops. Hopefully the King Shark comes in and kicks it all off, and I'll go get the common ones, and I'm gonna be on the lookout for the exclusives. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get TDK from someone online. If I also with the Boomerang, if I can't find them at another Walmart, then I'm gonna have to get them from someone online. But I'm gonna see if I can get lucky with the Amazon exclusive and the Target exclusive Harley Quinn ones. I'm gonna see if I could get lucky with those. So yeah, I just wanted to show off all those things that I got. So if you enjoy the video, I have to say something. I don't really do this much because I don't unbox it. I know some people do like a Funko unboxing and they show like the figures, and it's a debate I've been having with some people. I'm like, because some people say, no, go put your figures up. You got some new figures, put them up on YouTube. But I'm like, I don't know, because the videos that I see, the people actually take them out of the box and they start showing it and all that. And I know people want to see the detail, but I'm the kind of person that doesn't open them from the box. I don't want to open it from the box. Sometimes I do, but I don't. It's just a habit that I have ever since I started collecting them. And yeah, with the value and all that, sometimes too. I know I can take them out and put them back in. I think I'm really scared though, because knowing me, if I even try to open it, my luck is bad luck, and I'm pretty sure I'll do something in the box and I'm just gonna be really upset. So I don't know whether I should do this. I mean, if you guys enjoy like just looking at it like that in the box, let me know. If you guys don't, then I guess let me know. So that's kind of one of the reasons I don't really do these. That's why I didn't show off like Star-Lord. I think I got General Grievous too, and I was gonna show him up, but I'm like, nah, I'll just collect them and make it my own thing. I'm not gonna put that up. That's because I don't open them. I don't take them out of the box. I keep them in the box, you know. And so yeah. So that's one of the reasons. But yeah, if you enjoyed me actually showing off these figures, then hit that like button. And please, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And thank you so much.